We've traditionally focused on the commercial lines. That's where most of our businesses have been, and the last two UMAs we've partnered with have been in the niche personal line space, which we're quite excited about because there's a massive market there. We see a lot of opportunity in. So Turnberry joined us in October of last year. They do medical gap cover, which is another very exciting market. Finally seem to have a little bit of regulatory certainty around the health environment, so we can really start investing and putting plans in place to build that business. And then AMP is a motor warranty business, and they actually join us on the 1st of March, so I'm looking forward to having them on board. With kind of regulatory certainty around gap being a legal product, means you can put some plans in place and invest in the future. I would say the market as a whole has probably held back from sinking a lot of money into it because they didn't know if they were going to be around in years to come. Now I think you have a construct where they will be around. I think it's a very important product in supporting consumer needs when it comes to health costs. And balancing the medical aid requirements with ultimately having an outcome where you have proper cover. So we see it as a massive kind of growth area. Obviously, key to that is getting the pricing right, which I think over time it's an important area people stay on top of, and we really understand what the underlying risks are. I would say our big objective, particularly for the partnerships division, which is the area I look after, is making sure we really think about getting our growth trajectory right. I think we've grown 30% year on year as it stands, so we're really excited about where the business is growing. But it definitely, for me, comes down to a big year for us from a technology transition point of view, in fundamentally doing things differently in how we use technology, not just to drive the business, but to lead some of the change within the business. So that's our big focus area. So I think this year is certainly going to be a big year, not just for the UMA model, but across the market. I would say particularly the binder regulation has actually strengthened the UMA's position, giving it a bit more certainty and clarity in where they operate and what they can and can't do. But there's going to be, particularly on the broker side, a lot of thought and focus as to how they think about organizing themselves differently. A lot of insurers need to change how they potentially do things, and there also is a lot of uncertainty as to the timing of it and when things are actually going to happen, and how long people have to do things. So I think the sooner there can be kind of clarity around that from the regulator, the sooner the industry can adjust and get on with it. But I think for the most part, in thinking about market conduct, there is a lot of positive stuff that is coming through. So I think it's important people think about ultimately what outcomes are we trying to drive here, and then a lot of that stuff starts making sense.